This one, the music will play also na Field Marshal, our great warrior from the BLM. Now sing this music and
forget independent. They don't do me all kind of thing, but I say shame for them. Since my God be alive, Jesus is there alive. God of Isaac is there alive. God of Moses is there alive. But when I'm not worried, I go there when I some small story. When I see when Moses they come up for Egypt for Pharaoh in hand. If it be easy, and not be easy. Hey, and not be easy. Some people them there will not be cross that sea for take journey for promised land. That's why you will see today. Deal with freedom in the West time because of black leg. Them when they there for inside Amazonia land. But one day, they go stand like people when they know wear clothes for their skin. That means that they go see themselves. They go stand like man with no wear clothes for his skin. And that's what will happen. All commanders them from Bazun and so. Kiba. Ay. Field Marshal for Amazonia.
I'll sing hallelujah.
That God will give me strength. That God will give me strength. That God will give all the fighters strength. Hear me. Oh, you are the only God I know. You are the only God I know. Only God I know. The Lord is so good.
I want to see thumbs up, country people. Man will like Field Marshal. Man will love King Field Marshal. I want to see thumbs up. This guy is multi-talented, man. In fact, time don't reach where we get to learn, for celebrate our own, consume our own, promote our own. I don't know why we, people of color, will do sometimes so. When one man sing music, we go dance to a fall for them. Imagine King Field Marshal, it there is a bush. Yet, he don't minimize a musical talent we God give you. You know, when I hear a music like this, right, I be very happy. One, because what brothers them for bush, it shows say, despite the state where they live inside bush, they still be happy. Because they know that they fight for a just purpose, for a just cause. Now, listen to the wordings of this song from King Field Marshal. Now, man, the way there's a bush. Some people, them, they do for their houses. They chop, they sleep for better bed. Now, man, this way they sleep inside bush in a cricket. Yet, he get the time for praise God. He get the time for be optimistic about our liberation fight. He get the mindset, oh God. Last time I tell you about the mindset, I said the war. Now, what we need people of strong mindset, positive mindset. When I think of what soldiers were the days of bush, like Field Marshal, I hear which way they talk, hear the wordings. He not be discouraged. He not the articulate a song like say he the fear. He the speak with faith-filled words and hope and victory. Oh my God. Mr. Man, give me I beg Emma with the join give me I beg give me hand clap for Field Marshal. Emma with the join the poor hand clap for Field Marshal.
God of Moses is alive. But when I'm not worried, I go there when I some small story. When I see when Moses they come up for Egypt for Pharaoh in hand. If it be Hey, it not be easy. Some people them there will not be cross that sea for take journey for promised land. That's why you will see today. Deal with freedom in the West time because of black leg. Then what are they for inside Amazonia land? But one day, they go stand. Like people who don't wear clothes for their skin. That means that they go see themselves. They go stand like man with no wear clothes for his skin. And that's what will happen. All commanders them from Bazun and so. Aha. Kiba. Ay. Field marshal for Amazonia.
I'll sing hallelujah.
God will give me strength. That God will give me strength. That God will give all the fighters strength. Hear me. Oh, you are the only God I know. You are the only God I know. Only God I know. The Lord is so good. You are the only God I know. You are the only God I know. So good. You are the only God I know. Tina Kame.
I'll sing hallelujah. I'll sing hallelujah. Sing hallelujah. Sing hallelujah.
Ay. Kiba.
Thumbs up for King Field Marshal. Thumbs up for King Field Marshal. You see, country people, my brothers and my sisters them, my papa and my mommy them, fellow Amazonians, they're great people, God's chosen people. Give me a minute, I'll put something out. Plenty people them, when God, just like Field Marshal be the talk, we try to take the Israelites them out of Egypt. Many of the Israelites themselves don't believe. They don't live in slavery, and they don't be so filled with a slave mentality. So much so that they find it difficult for belief say they feel come out for Egypt, they be free. If I relate that to our present story, plenty of people them be where they don't be captive for so long. Imagine those who they grow in the system, they feed in the system, they profit from the system. They be raped and robbed by the system. Their brain don't be massaged by the dubious system of La République du Cameroon. They find it difficult for believers they can be free from the system. So they rather prefer for just be part of the system in a kind of a way. Now, what I hear them, they talk about federation, special status. They find it difficult for believers God will take them out of Egypt. You understand how Papa Mami them. And a very big problem. But I bring on one very good news, in fact, not be one, a series of good news this evening. When I'm breaking sad news for La République. Papa Mami them, I want to tell us one thing. You see, when I come, maybe say I know we don't be for the revolution, but when I be decide for come out publicly, one thing they will promise myself and the people of Amazonia say, we must change this game. For so long, we don't be reactive. That means whenever La République do something, or an agent of La République do something, we will react towards that. In other words, La République don't determine the pace and the game and the music. And I tell you, we no go waka that kind of waka. And I thank God because God bring in a leadership and like-minded people for this revolution. When I them there for steering. We not fit allow La République for the determine what tone and the music. We not fit allow La Republique to determine our fate and our future. First of all, now ungodly people. They don't get respect for human life. They don't respect the value of human lives. Just imagine, person who no respect human life, he no respect any value for human life. He no get respect of anything, not even for God. You want to give that kind of person your future, may take care of, may decide of you. No. Definitely, it will take that decision the way that will be contrary to anything glorious in your life. Or anything where they praise God for your life. Or anything where it will give you joy. You remember what your Bible talk. Bible said, when evil people then they lead, or then they rule, it said the people they perish. It said, but if the righteous people they lead, joy day. Papa and mommy, I come to bring big sad news for La Republique. And when I know how me I do a Mr. Nancho, I the chakara the news, I broke and put it inside the marrow for La Republique. Let me say, and what I mean, hurt them, even the enablers. If any man tell you so, know the win for this liberation fight, that man is an enabler of La Republique du Cameroon. If any man come tell you, Papa and Mommy, so we know the win La Republique, okay. I'll give you a simple example. 7 years ago, where were we? 10 years ago, where were we? You know, say, it will be impossible, emphatically impossible, practically impossible for any citizen of Ambazonia or of the British Southern Cameroons for even raise up a voice for shout for policeman. It will be impossible for policeman to see himself as a victim. Police people, they don't take themselves as God inside that country. I remember an instance where one of my friend and brother, they be come up for night prayers. Then they go house. You know, behold your identity card. They catch you. Identity card be their household. They go lock you for that night. If mommy bring your identity card the next morning, they still force him, mommy may bring 50,000. If mommy one of a member one bag, they take him, mommy put her to inside prison, saying he brother they go bring 100,000. Can you imagine the wickedness of those people? And now French people, they catch Pekin put her inside prison, say you know her ID card. If mommy bring ID card for can't take it out, they say mommy must pay 50,000. If mommy one cry back say no get 50,000. They take mommy, put it to inside prison, beat them with Pekin. Can you just see how brutal? And this one, and I just do want a simple case the way we talk about because we know. What about the other cases we don't know? So these guys, them, they don't literally make themselves gods over us. Just like the Egyptians, them, they will make themselves gods over the Israelites. Any one of them, if you do anything, go free. I remember an instance, and this is a true story. A friend of mine, for Bamenda, he papa own land, big land, he build. So Francophone man can meet that papa. If papa sell part of the land, cut part of the land for neighborhood, give the man may he build his own house. Francophone man build his own house. As this crisis start, that Francophone man he get picking the follow policeman. He call policeman say. The man the pikin get boy pikin the fias and the boy pikin the one man country. May they can arrest the man the boy pikin. They test an amber. They go give the money because the man the pikin the one man country. You feel imagine? Now so they can arrest that boy. That my friend the brother take it go for police station for no good reason. They turn the matter. Turn the matter. As my friend to say he go hire lawyer. He hire lawyer. May they follow up the matter. When the matter can't read, they can't discuss say the boy do not this, do not that. Story can come out in that neighbor. He tell that policeman. Say me can catch that boy. Now I'm say if family for one man country to go bring money. That means it become a business. Now it don't become a business for these police people. For the catch who are picking them, or family them, or relatives them, people them, but they want make money. You see why restoration forces them, they get for be supported. Because listen, this is a talk of war. An eye for an eye, a tooth for tooth. They must feel the pain. How they go? Imagine your neighbor where you say he land, policeman. It be today now you don't can take over. Even if you take your picking and put her for prison, they make you money. Let's say you be do that bad thing for welcome me, and most of them where they run for Makiza time, but miliki them where they can, we put them, we take care of them. Now they don't turn today, it turn to our flesh. The sad news now say, they don't do this thing for so long, will be quiet. They don't do these things so they don't become used to a habit. You know, something it starts as a practice, then it become a character. The person will be used to something, they don't become part of a character, they don't become a habit. A habitual act. No. And you know why they be in a very shocked-alive state? Because they don't be ever believe say, we the people of Amazonia will arise one day for challenge them. They don't be ever believe say one day we will pull them down. Like how it don't be now. And there's sad news for La Republique Nationality. They fail. I approve for you, Papa and Mommy there. You know, plenty of people the way they be agent of La Republique. When they come for can't talk, they don't tell you the truth. They'll tell you negative and lie things and way. It go one blind for you. I mean, you feel like say, we fight, no, they go ahead. No. We fight, they go ahead, popo. 100%. The other day, Secretary Chris beget that professor for Somaliland. If you look which way Somaliland, they fight for achieve for a series of period of time, of a lengthy period of time. We don't achieve them within few or 2 or 3 years. We, the people of Amazonia, 2 other countries and take 10 years, 15 years for achieve them. We don't achieve them within 2 or 3 years due to our commitment, our dedication, and the leadership. I'm talking about the committed leadership. The one will be committed for the freedom of the people of the British Southern Cameroons. And they talk about people like Aki and Popo. We know yesterday we showed Aki and Popo. Dollard Akwangos and Mr. London Oil. We come for the small time. Now, if La Republique, imagine a country where you get trained armies, trained soldiers. If they be really get the ability for subjugate people, for win we. Why did they use this their propaganda system when they use them? Amazonians them, fellow brothers and sisters, fellow Amazonians, Papa and Mommy, would they win La Republique big time? Will they win and will they win La Republique big time? Imagine these people they get army the way America don't train them. They get army where France don't train them. They get army where and beat them where Israel don't train them. They get all the weapons and ammunitions. They get all kind motor, all kind gun. Yet they don't feel win we for this number of years. For sure you say La Republique don't become weak and it don't give up. They don't change strategy. No, they don't feel win we militarily will pass them because our boys are strong. La Republique don't go now for another tactic. Wait see, enablers. For the use of money for the buy people them. You see the game? La Republique, they prefer come they say, oh, we go use gun and bomb, kill them. No, it don't work. They don't try for 3.5 years, 4 years. We're picking them, we're boys them, we're AROFs, the Amazonia Restoration Forces. They don't destroy them. Anytime they send they're picking them, they go come inside cops. Inside coven, sorry. They come back as their body. So La Republique don't be totally destroyed. They don't be totally defeated. Psychologically, they are defeated. Economically, they are bankrupt and defeated. So right now, they are lost. They don't embark for one strategy and I want to expose them. But this one again is sure we say that the victory of Amazonia over La Republique. Think about it. If La Republique get the power for win militarily, why they for bring in chiefs then when they go give them money, may they come manipulate the people? Think about it. If La Republique get the power for win militarily, why did they go bribe chiefs them? They don't take chiefs and go over here and they put them for hotel. Take them, they send them back now, give them money, may they go do this election. If La Republique claims that they get the power, they be in a country where they feel subjugate we Amazonia. If La Republique, the one that made the world, they believe they don't finish with, they don't destroy, why? That they come, their minister and their governor, they come for territory, that they wear bulletproofs them. Because they fear. Now fear. When you see their SGO that they wear bulletproof, governor they wear bulletproof, and all the way they come out, they wear bulletproof. Now fear. That one now for sure we Amazonia say, they don't know say. Don't forget say, 2 years ago, they said there was no Anglophone crisis. They say, oh, even in I see them for television, they go talk with the television, say everything is normal. The environment, there is peace, there is calmness. But when they want to go there, the minister they go talk for television for Yaoundé. When they want to go there, they wear bulletproof. If everything they normal, if there is peace, if true, now La Republique they control that territory, why they have ministers and DOs and SDOs that they go there that they wear bulletproof? Why did they fear? What did they fear? Why did they wear bulletproof? Who are they afraid of? They say peace there, they don't finish the Amber Boys according to what they are saying. Nonsense. La Republique don't they always try to use these lies then for deceive the international community. They go take some few boys them, they bribe them, they go make national dialogue. They want to use them for manipulate the international community for show say that they in control, they don't bring things them back in normalcy. Then they go take failure on Congo, na yambele. No question number again, yambele. And that cow Yannick, cow. All those will be vulnerable to their deceit. They take them, they manipulate them with small 200, 300,000. They use them, make videos for deceive the international community. Why? You see, that one I will show you, say, like, public don't fail. Because if person start work with deceptive, manipulative strategies, it means say, he know say, don't lost the hold of the truth. He know say, if he deliver on the truth. He know say, if he produce on the truth. Because La Republique now don't technically look and say, there is no way they can defeat the Amazonian people any longer, militarily. So their hope and aim now say, perhaps, peradventure, when they start use this bright so-called Yambele, Cow Yannick, failure on Congo, they will create an image where they will gain international sympathy. You see what they try to do? They go kill Pikin Evokumba. They want to put them on the Amber Boys. They say, oh, the international community should step in and help them to fight the Amber Boys. Think about it. Now, people that they claim say they get power. They claim say, oh, they pass with Amazonians then. They better now that they come keep picking them, frame up a story for go back for help from China, from France, from the international community. If two people they fight, if you and your friend they fight, and then you know so you get power for beat that your friend. Why you know go just beat that your friend, broke your foot, paralyze you. You go the beg say una help me. You will be beg for help. It means that you don't accept defeat indirectly. La Republique is defeated, Papa and Mommy. You see, dictators them like they know they accept defeat openly. Defeat get for crumble them down to the level where they don't get any means again. Then they go just, you know, the defeat will crumble and so they destroy them. Look, Pharaoh. Pharaoh, no one ever accepts say the Egyptians, they don't, the Israelites then, they don't defeat it. Moses come. Moses threw a stick for them. Stick tongue snake. It took Pharaoh threw on. He bring it juju for them, the tree. Anything way God want do through Moses, he the one bring in people. But God bring in the plagues. God do so many other things. Moses not still give Pharaoh not still give up. When the Israelites then go enter Red Sea, the cross, he not still give up. Now the same thing way they happen for La Republique. See, the destruction of La Republique will be so tangible way. Look. And I know in those days, so will be this small picking, we will see those people that come out for Ethiopia, or that kind of country, the way will be there. When I remember them, well, when mommy then take we go market, they come draw our clothes, they draw our clothes, when mommy then go give them 100, 500. Some of when I remember those things, some of you will be small. I will remember, I will go market, you know, maybe me and my grandmammy. You go see that kind of mommy, they go come, that picking them, they should not go corner, what their mommy, they should not send them, they go back. They can't draw your clothes them, then they go give them money. They be the common one for side. Their country will be here, say their country be there at war. Then me say, it be bad for them, so they be the come for Canada, their job that La Republique go worse. By the end of this war, La Republique go worse. We're even for chop, because now, we Amazonian people, we give them chop. They be come buy chop for we. By the time we don't see our borders, they go back even bone, cocoa leaf. I mean, you know when you want clean Igbo cocoa, you clean them, cook them. They go back even that kanda for chop. They know who no give them. The one I will show you, sir, will win these people. So La Republique now, their strategy now for do it, say, now for look the enablers them, bribe them, give them money, hope say through the enablers them, they go fit discourage we, and their first aim that. I want expose you now some things them for La Republique. I want this is not bad news this because La Republique no one more and me Ambazonians know this thing. I don't understand anything like people want to think I already know. Before the one conceptualize it, I already know. So it hurt them when they do something or they plan for do something. Me, I don't expose them. What is their strategy? They don't look and say they're a bit defeated. Militarily, they cannot. All their so-called brave warriors and bees, we don't finish them. By the way, they don't die for northern zone and southern zone. They don't die. They don't start recruiting and young picking them. Baby soldiers them. Even that one, they don't get experience. When they go, Amber boys them, wipe them off. Every day now, so when I don't look and say, before, we will see the only picture that we are picking them, they don't kill them. Every day will be the cry. Now, what you don't see, almost every day we see videos of restoration forces don't ambush them. Look, the war draft don't become activated. Now, small. When I don't say and say, if you don't monitor them now, you could discover say the dynamics has changed. In the days where Ayokta baby they be the one all of us say it do diplomacy, they keep picking them. But see what it happen now. La Republique, they don't give up. They don't look and say militarily on a long term. Then even in the next 1 year, they don't feel sustain. Amber restoration fighters go wipe all their people where they fight for them. We go wipe them all. So La Republique don't embark on two things so I want to expose them today. Now the bad news that La Republique no one me Ambazonia and they know the thing. They know one me you know the two and they talk and so. They know, look, share. You were just to join. Click on your share button. La Republique hate. You know, me Nacho, I be nightmare to them. Dr. Sako, nightmare to them. They don't say, who's the one they come out here? You know, they need to talk politics. They before one talk something they know. Before one think something they know. How? Who's gonna wish picking and this Nacho? No. This dimension and the spirit who use and operate, it be omnipresent. Let me say, any play way, any human being, so anything you didn't think I would not know. Papa and mommy there would win La Republique. La Republique, they on her knees as they talk, so they look. The kind of thing I know, I need to want to something over social media. But if you know the way La Republique is sick, okay, think about it. If La Republique know the back, you know the lose, why did he go back activists and bribe their money? Why is La Republique they go for back and they want to use money for back all man? Why did they fight for one settlement matter now by bribery? Now because they don't look and say they have no case against us, the people of Ambazonia. La Republique not get any case we. If we go with them for any court, we go win them. Why you think say La Republique the fear for go for Switzerland? Because they know say they don't get any case. They have nothing to talk. They know say once they go for any place, they don't lose. So their hope now say true enablers them. Like activists where they don't bribe them, people where they don't bribe them. The one hope say through these people then, they go feel weaken the mind of the Ambazonia people. They go feel discourage them. So that they feel change from the freedom quest of independence to the special status. Okay, think about it. La Republique come announce a special status. They not talk the meaning of the special status. They not talk the content of the special status. They not talk them publicly. They just talk about special status. Now, how many years this? No, mommy and papa wanna think. Since when La Republique talk about special status, now how long? That special status, it be then a plan. And I go, oh God, God punish the devil. Well, look at La Republique be cursed. Any two way they plan, even inside their bedroom and their occult room, none shall know by the Spirit of God. And I want to take them for so free today. because they watch me and they crash their head now. When La Republique began talk about the special status, you know what if they did their plan? I want to expose the plan where they work on it now. They talk about the special status. They don't tell the people them about the intent and the content of the special status. But wait till they did their plan. They be the plan towards something. Why Ambazonians them and everyone they condemn the special status, and I also condemn them vehemently. I mean with every fiber of my being. I condemn and I disagree and I reject the so-called special status from La Republique. Who is La Republique to give us special status? So, why they can't announce about the special status? They be plan something. Their plan be dinner with for work for back, an atmosphere and a strategy, because they don't look and say they don't fit defeat the spirit of freedom and independence. They don't try to bribe some of our prominent and strong leaders them. May they derail from independence. As a matter of fact, my coach you a statement where and prime minister for their country, John Gute, he talking for my presence. He said, you know what John Gute talk? He said they be willing for accept anything, even a confederation or a federation, in as much as we decline from separation and independence. But think about it. You call we separatists. Then you know what more talk about separation. You the joke. We listen, we need to go down for anything less than freedom and a separate Ambazonia from La Republique du Cameroon. I'm gonna take them straight. So the only two we don't hold La Republique now for a neck, now the fact that we stand firm on the grounds of independence. So they will announce their so-called special status. The hope say they will try to weaken our mind. And peradventure, some people they will weak, they will become weak, they will try to give up, then will say, okay, more go. When I don't notice that some people don't change their stance. Look like Akwanga. Look, some people they don't change. One way they talk 2 years ago say, no school resumption until independence. Now they're not weak up today. They talk say, maybe begin and go back for school. What's happen? They don't change their stance. Those where they say there will be no school resumption until independence. Ambazonia must be free. Then they wake up to the town and say, oh, more send begin for school. Education is power. Wait till they try to talk. Then they try to tell you say they don't change their position. Now they don't become weak. And now wait till that way La Republique they hope for. La Republique they hope say, as time they go on, they go execute so much brutality on us and our people, we will become weak. We will change our position. You know, some people do it at the tongue now. People do it 2 years ago, they be the shout independence, independence. But today they just say, well, people don't overdie. See like Nick Castle. He be the member of the interim government. He be the talk independence, independence. Before you want to know, Nick Castle don't go talk say, whether na independence, whether na federation, all we want is peace. When we hear people, they don't start talk that kind of talk. Their stance don't change. No say the money for La Republique don't touch their hand. And exactly what that way La Republique don't hope for. So what to be the agenda? La Republique be the hope say they go use few activists them, they bribe them, like Epom, the 8th patient of Maryland, Eric Tato, Mark Barata, Ayok Tabe them. This they go put them in a situation where they go use money, convince them, promise them positions and posts. So when the country will be a federal country, we go put in a position of power. Yes. Nick Castle and all those idiots them. So this one they don't be bought over. Now what else you say their standpoint don't change. They didn't talk again about independence. When was the last time they talk about independence? They be more focused on what they happen inside La Republique. In fact, if you look at the one report, they report more about what happen inside La Republique. They talk about La Republique more than they talk about Ambazonia. If you see their posts and their write-ups, La Republique, always talking. Then, just for, I'll give you a simple example. This idiot, they for Maryland, they did 8 patients. Now we get 8, Eric Tato. Go look it. It report more about La Republique. How you go manage to say you be an independent country? You know you talk about your country, you talk about La Republique more. And then they praise La Republique. They want to talk about Ambazonia. You say English-speaking parts of La Republique du Cameroon. You see, say, People in this last 3 years, they will talk differently. Their position don't change. They're not there again for independence, Papa, Mommy. So La Republique, they use them now for fight people like we will stand for independence. For fight the interim government when Dr. Sakobi was president. You see, they can't say, oh, the interim government be then a problem. You know why? Because all these frontline groups, they don't bribe them. But they don't bribe the interim government because the interim government stand with the people. You think bribe a group, you go bribe their leader. But you know, even if today, even if La Republique succeed for bribe Dr. Sako, it no fit bring down the interim government because Dr. Sako no be the interim government. You understand? Even if La Republique succeed for bribe Chris Anu, it no fit bring down the interim government. It no fit bring down Nanchop. It no fit bring down we. You would watch me. Because if Dr. Sako fuck up today, if you can make it, would he kick it out? Different man enter. If Chris Anu fuck up today, would he kick it out? If any county head, county chair, any one of them fuck up, would he kick them out? So La Republique, it be difficult. If you go try for one, bribe these individuals, but the institution they stand. And the rules and regulations of the institution, now they guard the body. So it's difficult. Look, the best thing will happen for the revolution, we thank God for Dr. Seko and the IG, where they bring in a system, they bring in strong institutional system, where no matter what, look, the thing don't become difficult and impossible for La Republique for Queen Street down. So now, their strategy now waiting. Matona, that they try for, they know, so it be impossible for them to derail we from independence. That the hope now say, they will bring discouragement in the hearts of many Amazonians. Now what I see every time they come every day, look, yet where they talk. Gosh, interim government. If they talk not only negative things and bad things away, if you hear around, you will feel discouraged. To be honest, the actual state right now for some individuals, for some few people, then now for the revolution way, they will be very active. They will be very vibrant, but they don't become lukewarm. You know why? Because they don't be discouraged. La Republique, through it surrogates them. La Republique, through it agents them. It don't succeed for deceive these individuals and say there is infighting, war day, oh, look what did happen, no collaboration. When they don't discover and say, one of the most used words nowadays is collaboration. You know why? Because those words that they even talk about collaboration, now those the way they don't feel. La Republique doesn't deal with them. If true personally I have one collaboration, you think that social media will talk. No, Ambazonians more be real. If Ayok, he recognize all the bad things the way that they do and you want to repent. Now for social media, you can talk say, oh, I want collaboration. He know the right thing to do. Ayok get Dr. Sako number. Dr. Sako now our president. Ayok no say he don't fuck up. If Ayok really want collaborate from his heart, if he want repent, he will go privately, he will call Dr. Sako. He will go privately. Look, if Ayaba truly don't repent, he want stand for Ambazonia and he want collaboration. He no come for social media, can't talk. Even if you Abdul Karim, all these guys that they do, this is camouflage. Hypocrisy at its highest order. You need the same collaboration for social media, then you expect you act differently. If you talk about collaboration, no, for social media, you can't talk collaboration. When you go on your private, you act differently. One question I go ask Malek Ayabacho, you don't ever for once reach out to Dr. Sako. No. But you know how many times Dr. Sako don't reach out to Ayaba? Nothing anyway, none of them, no. So, excuse me, mommy and papa, if you dare you your sister, we'll take and say you your sister on a day for family. When I get some more misunderstanding, we'll just assume. You take your telephone, you call your sister, you say, where my sister? You know, say me and you will be sisters. We'll come out for one womb. No matter how we fight, we'll still be blood sisters. More we'll find way, we'll fix your problem. Your sister drop call. He go outside, he go to say, that my sister, a very wicked sister. He be do the kind of thing against me, he be do this against me. You take phone, you call it in private. Say, my sister, more will fix your problem. He drop call. He go for public. He go public, go talk there, or go to say, I don't, that my sister, so you see, if their sister should be one collaboration, time when you don't take phone call, He go say, "Na true, my sister. What you talk na true. No fix it, no." But if you go public, go talk to other things because it want make human you get a negative name and image. Make people they look you so you be a bad person. You see, all those when they travel talk about collaboration. Ayoktabe, Ejo we just of reason, he write about collaboration. The whole internet. Now, man of bad faith. Imagine say inside prison, they did them few of the way La Republique catch them. They be shit on for Naira hotel in Unity. La Republique can pick the way they did in Unity. La Republique take them, transfer them, go for Yaoundé. They be there in Unity. They go reach inside Yaoundé. Ayoktabe disunite them. He chakara them inside prison. They don't ostracize Patasan. They don't create different group inside prison. Why? Because of Ayoktabe. People where they are against that thing say Ayoktabe go create government. They still detain say we don't like you. They really create problem. Ayoktabe not only create problem inside prison. He don't create problem amongst Ambazonians out here. Money where Dr. Sako raised them for my trip to Boya. Ayoktabe te tabenyang say may they not use the money accordingly. He say because if they go when I be here about plan B. Imagine say Dr. Sako plan for use plan B for save Ambazonians. Ayoktabe te tabenyang say may go sell out that secret for plan B because if that plan B can work, Ambazonia can get independence through Dr. Sako. He Ayoktabe they no go regard it again. They go regard that Dr. Sako say now he don't bring independence. They go forget about Ayoktabe. So he do everything in a tabenyang for hash that plan. The remaining money for my trip to where they cover up is still there inside account today. May Tabenyang bring with that money within inside account. What about money where it be there inside account before they want capture Ayoktabe? Before they want capture Ayoktabe, money be there inside account. Who's at the account there? So when one time is as La Republique capture Ayoktabe for prison, for Naira, take it go for prison. They go take even the bank account to where it be there under Tabenyang. These are bunch of thieves. Tabenyang Brado, he take part of that money, give Eritato, may they go the caution at Dr. Sako. You see these gangs? When I feel imagine how these boys are wicked. So they believe now say when they divert the attention away from them, they put them with Dr. Sako and the IG. No man will talk about the money where they thief them. What about money? If you not imagine, you just thinker. What's the money where be there inside the account before they want to arrest Ayoktabe? That money disappear. That means as La Republique pick Ayoktabe for Nigeria, the money to disappear now. Tabenyang know they talk about the money. They can't raise money for my trip to Boya. Ayoktabe the third Tabenyang may use the money own way. When Dr. Sako want talk, yet to way Tabenyang talk. I get the audio. He say, na Ayoktabe be president, Dr. Sako be na only acting president. So Dr. Sako no get no right for give orders about money for my trip to Boya. When Dr. Sako bring the idea, when I see these boys over the wicked, but today. Who did they talk about? Who did they accuse from my trip to Boya? Now Dr. Sako. Did they talk about Ayoktabe? This devil Ayoktabe, over 200,000 euros. They use them for go follow their case for Nigeria and for Cameroon. So maybe they bring them for pay, they go keep them. You know, ever talk about that money? When I don't ever hear every time to talk about that money, they don't ever thank Dr. Sako. Say Dr. Sako invest part of the money for my trip to Boya. May they find out the whereabout for Ayoktabe and Pata sang them and the rest of them for the Naira 10. Imagine say that way how did they call the one? This Wowo Maui sabi talk nonsense. So how they call that name again? Jomba Akoro can't talk say no. They don't kill Ayoktabe them. They don't shoot them. It get credible information from Yaoundé. Say they don't kill Ayoktabe them. They don't shoot them, put them for water. More forget about them. Just imagine for once, Ambazonians. All now when they support Ayoktabe. All now when they support the evil for Ayoktabe. When they coach Dr. Sako. I want to ask you one question. Imagine say Dr. Sako. If it say okay, John Akoro don't talk say he get credible information from Yaoundé. Say Ayoktabe they don't die. More no follow case again about them. More forget about them. More just make a national mourning and we'll cry them. What will La Republique for do? La Republique for go take Ayoktabe and that time kill them because now Ambazonia and they already give up say they are alive. But Dr. Sako and this very IG for money for my trip to Boya, they fight hard. They sue Cameroon government for Nigeria and for inside Cameroon government. Raise lawyers, they made a fight. Bring in international lawyers, they made a follow up the case for Ayoktabe Julius. Dr. Sako, may God bless that man. People where they say, oh, Dr. Sako will be the fight for move Ayok Tabe for power. It would be a very good opportunity for them to say, okay, now Ayok Tabe is dead. More forget about them. More continue. It would be a good opportunity because none of us knew where he was. Not even you. When you coach Dr. Sako today, when Dr. Sako fight, so they like probably bring them back. You see how human being wicked? Human being we wicked. Upon all fight with Dr. Sako fight, use my trip to Buya. Imagine say Dr. Sako come into power as acting president. Tabayang, Ayitato, and the few cabal. They be don't thief, and now South African cabal. They be don't thief the money. That means say, as Ambazonian, they be the gather money for fight the war. As they see and say, oh, while I don't be, they don't catch our leaders them. They just take advantage. They just take the money already for their account. They take the money, they disappear. So today, they never tell you who said that money there. The money disappear. Tabayang disappear money na Eritato. Ambazonians, we not get for the ask the right question. Who said that money there where it be there inside account? That way the cash Ayok Tabe them. May Eritato in a Tabayang. May this Bayang boys and tell you who said that money there. May this South African cabal. May them tell we who said that money there. So when we say that money disappear, okay, Dr. Sako come in, he can be as acting president. He bring in a strategy for raise money, my trip to Boya. You know if you fight La Republique where you not get money, Papa and Mami them. People when they tell when today say money no draft. People when they talk when I say draft na scam, and they talk all those bad things then. May they tell we how you feel fight La Republique, winning as with the winning without money. They indirectly tell you say as you contribute money you for fight La Republique. May you stop them because they don't want me like probably be defeated. You don't see how many times I can tell you say war draft na scam because na agenda that way La Republique don't give you. It go deceive barrister Ash say that money for war draft if then a fake money na internet money. Why is he fighting against it? Think about it. For your county, you want to raise money for your county for war draft. For the boys, they made a buy AK, made a buy granite for fight La Republique. Person will tell you, say, it then a part of your fight. It deny, it fight that strategy. Okay, wait till you get for offer. Money we don't cover for draft, for, how they call it their team. So, my help me for comment section. That's everything we do for day. How they call them? Money where we don't connect, I equal, it's one on a way to the call for the dark. What you don't do the money? You don't show on one AK way back. You go buy boots them. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hang off your neck. They turn up and down say, oh, it be. Amazonians say, we don't suffer. I want to understand, say, do a revolution, it don't on good track. And people of bad faith, they don't feel hold up with we. They don't feel catch up with we. They don't feel flow with we. They did against the victory of Amazonia. So, La Republique, their aim in all this naweti, they create a situation where they want to create a situation where hard could be discouraged. Now when Eric Tato, they can't tell you me no contribute for war draft, war draft na sham. You know what's editing? Indirectly to say me no give your brothers and sisters them for ground zero. Where they see we warriors them. See what it happen from Gokitunja. See happen that for Fako. See what it happen all these past days them. When I see La Republique, they go to armor cars them. Every day inside Amazonia, La Republique armor car they explode. Now war draft. The boys and now they don't get money, they buy material, they make locally made popcorn them. When you go again for Nigeria, anybody wait with for border for Nigeria, so we'll go buy stick, baby, we go all for day. Why baby go grow for it? La Republique, they see who the gather war draft now, they send army, they go block border them. They say we'll go for Nigeria. When they go for Nigeria, go buy stick again. When I decrease, when I go wait with for border, so tell when I now would you use my brothers and sisters, would you use even gong and dust? Will make popcorn. All that popcorn that they see for Bui, for Menchum, for all the popcorn that they see for Roba. Now we set up with the makeup. We don't upgrade. I said we don't upgrade. So now whether way the thing they hot La Republique. Why you be say ask yourself this question, Papa and Mommy? Every time they can't sing every day say war draft was fake. Why did they do one? Why did they do that thing? Now if they do one because it one made La Republique they feel say we not get no money. We not get enough, we not fight them. So, you know, say, why would they do the war draft? It create tension inside La Republique to the fear. Even France, the whole world shake. What happen? La Republique go cut you. The same way all the rich people them and business people them make them do world draft too. When I be here, La Republique we got to see they want to do their own world draft for fight Amazonia. That means all businessmen, all minister, all rich people then they must contribute money. They will start them. They go wake up the island and say they go take tax now for phone. They increase tax for phone because they want to get money to fight Amazonia. Why? Why? Anything Amazonia do, La Republique they shake. Why? When we start do world draft, it's shaking La Republique so they go talk say they want to do their own world draft. You know why? Because there be the fear from the money or the reason for world draft. They know the impact we go get for them and against them. So every title, because he be their agent, and he see how La Republique the fear, he come and they say, no, I'm not fearing nothing. That world draft na fake money. That world draft na fake. Now see every day they attack the world draft because he want make La Republique feel comfortable. Say okay, let me say that world draft then a fake. He the tell for them. So when I don't contribute no money for Sako native man. Sako na ask you to contribute money for you. Sako say go for your county, go contribute money for your county. Every time say no contribute for your county. You see, when I tell you, I say this boy the work for La Republique, this is a cursed idiot. That HIV patient, it be cursed. No, think it. Now the strategy that La Republique be try for use and for use that kind of person for derail you. Because when you can talk so say Sako don't take money, Sako dey take money, you go feel now say when you contribute money for world draft, the what tifa. Indirectly you know go contribute. So who the profit? Who the profit? Now La Republique. That very world draft for La Republique be the fear. Now they don't tell every tato, say, may you can talk everything, fight, do everything, discourage people, may they not contribute money. May fight, may talk anything. Now why don't I see every day either they attack Sako and the world draft? Why? Even a fool inside Amazonia go no say, you know if you fight a trained army like La Republique. La Republique get France, they get China. We the support their money. We get who? Who the support we Amazonians? Papa and mommy, be honest, who the support we? No country know the support we financially. Nobody know the support we. Now me and you would contribute money for the world job, for support ourselves. Then person who can't tell you say, may you not contribute. Then he tell you say they for the fight. You foolish for believe that kind of person. You know, I don't talk this thing plenty times. And I don't want to overemphasize them. But now the tactics is what La Republique they play. They use it for them for discourage you. They go use all the one that listen to everything. He go talk all that dirty, all that foolish, coach Sako, coach me, coach the interim government, talk all that dirty. Now the revolution that, now fight that. He say, oh, I'm the king. If you get BB power, go for ground zero, go fight. I fit do this. Just imagine, I fit do all that dirty behind the fight. I fit do this, I be this, I be the biggest, I be. And so, that one go tell we go boya. Anything where you just say you be, anything you just say you get the ability for anything way, you know if you manifest for ground zero, you are in God, you are worse than an empty gun. You see person will be empty. If you say when he can shout, he holler for social media, for affirm him, he go deceive the weak-minded people, they make them believe say, oh, the man are true. And they say sometimes I will make a post, some idiots then go kind of comment, oh, this person is more than you, this person is more. By your judgment, what are the parameters you are using to judge who is more than who? For the Amazonian War of Liberation, listen, would plenty idiots there that they judge based on the wrong factors? Would they judge this victory based on the war for ground zero? And how would it paralyze La Republique, the economic sabotage, the destruction of La Republique on ground zero? So no if you can make noise on social media. Now how tactically you operate. You never ever see me on that cam. I can't run more for them. So this thing will happen. No, you know why? Because person will want to do something on the talk. So any man will come. You can say, oh, I'll be the biggest activist, so I get too much control. This thing will happen for boy. This thing will happen. If they do, you just say like people are fool. You think about it, Papa and Mommy. The man will get ability to do something. They go talk. I think you want a simple example. I think you want 3 things that will happen. Even the next one week, it will happen. Because I control the generals. But how that will help the revolution? Instead, it expose what's sacred for La Republique. So we will want to do something. You know, especially if the interim government want to do something, we can announce on social media. You don't expose your secret for the republic. You don't tell your enemy what you want to know. Would they do the work? We need to talk too much about which would happen for Gonzo. Would only allow the results may speak for itself. But person where you don't get nothing. He talk about national army. For how many years today we never see one soldier? You don't thief money. Ambazonia someone $1. Poor boy go be for Maryland. He never get Mexican money for go to buy a Mexican injection for chicken for age 20 suffer. You can't take on a D for dark. They take on a D for country son on how they call that in them. Sunday offering. They don't take on the only activists for the revolution will never ever touch money for. May any of you bring receipts, they don't pay me money. The only activists in this revolution, I never ever touch money $1 and I no go ever touch them. If I want to support a project, I put in my money. And some of them do I even talk for privately. Because I also want to be financially viable. I say support this project. This is what we have. This is what we want to do. Do it. Put this. I need first. I tell you me put money. I tell you to give anything you can give. Because it's a free will act. No, I never ever take money for anybody for the revolution. And I know ever. I'm not poor. These people, when they don't get money, they can't tell you, we'll get a project that put money, they go for their account. They don't show you accountability. They don't show you what they do with the money. After they stop, Anna, they take money. Sunday offering, they take money. Country Sunday, they take money. They can't start one, they say Monday Jangi. Mark Arata, we call the other, they say what? Monday Jangi. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ambazonia don't suffer. When we tell you, say, go to your county, where you can hold your people accountable, put in your drafts, put in your money there in your county. Some person go wake up for society say no give money for county or county draft na fake. So what to be want me to do? I want to round up. I want to take a few calls there, but I want to wrap this thing again in a packet. More understand now. La Republique be totally defeated in Ambazonia. The worst nightmare on meet up La Republique is Ambazonia. They don't be ever no say we go feel defeat them this level. We go feel resist them to this level. When Dictator Biya became for Yaoundé, Simalen Airport, 30th of November, he can talk say, oh, he declare war against our people. He be just no say it go be business as usual. Send Kale, they broke boys their food them, broke Pikin their food them, key woman them, key people them. He win. That's what he thought. Little did he know that the resolve will get them for heart, nothing be broken by brutality. So when Kale they come, we will stand out to rubber gun. When I know see the first fight at them, they stand out to rubber gun. When I remember that picture where that was bored at them, so one whole stick so one the draw rubber gun. We'll start fight with rubber gun. After we enter, we'll collapse and hunting guns them. Now we don't the upgrade for AK and popcorn. When I which is what they make up. For Libya Lem, they make so Asongani. What we make our own weapon. This is development. That's small. And believe me, which one I want to tell you, the next 1 year will be the worst year for La Republique. Because if time will not be get money for world draft, we'll be the thing that then gone. We'll struggle. What about now we don't get money? We'll make popcorns then. And one camping we can make one, we come from morning to night, they make like 200 popcorns and they plant them for all places. They should don't, when I only they make pop. On the understand I talk. Because now the money don't they come through world draft. And nothing that way it the hot La Republique. Once they see the money does start come through world draft, they fear. Barrister Ashu, we go tell them for their television, say, listen, Sako is the man, he has the power, he has the people behind him, he's raising world draft. What's the Eric Tato do? Eric Tato go call Barrister Ashu, they say, no go talk that kind of thing for television again. Say Sako they raise money for world draft, Sako get money for fight La Republique. If you talk so now, you go make an Cameroon government go, they no go give me money again for work. Eric Tato go call Barrister Ashu. They say now only 20,000. It don't come, no money no for world draft. It deceive them. But this very area that they don't come at the country when I say when I no contribute money for world draft. I yok tabe they detail when I no contribute. Mark Barata, why they detail when I no contribute money for world draft? Where the world draft money now for buy materials for fight La Republique. Think about it. The world draft money now for waiting for buy material fight La Republique. Now who they get the world draft money? You know they give the money for Sako. You dey go give them for your village people. See, if you get means where you will watch me, you fit buy AK for the fighter of your village where you know say na ARFs them true one. Buy and give them. Now what should I want them? That's what we call world draft. If you get means where if you buy AK with enough popcorn and granite, You bring as you reach the boys in your village when are true ARFs. Because the problem with them I say, we get fake Amber boys. You get plenty fake. And because one avoid me correct weapon go enter fake boys their hand. That one where they go capture on a mammy and a papa them. Kidnap people. Now the one they will get to destroy them through that. Now what way through the counties and the LGAs, we don't develop a structure where they can say the ARFs, the Ambazonia Restoration Forces. The one be see them for the 1st of October. All them be wear uniform, they march, they come out in their thousands. Now the real Ambazonian Restoration Forces in that. That one they be a Tanganji boys them. So if you want support and you want me that money go for those boys them, correct those boys them. You must follow this structure. Go for your county, go for your LGA, where they control these boys them. Now what I will tell when I say, go give them money for your county. Now Eric Tato and Ayabacho, Tapang Avo, Mark Berata, agents of La Republique, wait till they can tell you. They say no, more than not giving them money for war draft. No give no money for war draft. Sako want chop your money. Wait till war draft give do Sako. Sako bring up the idea and the interim government, but it be executed by the counties and the LGA. Now then they control the whole thing. Because La Republique don't send them, say they can't create destruction, they can't create confusion. La Republique, the fear say, when that war draft money, when you contribute your money, it go for the hands of these boys them. They get the material, they go continue for the key their bees them, as they don't the key them. So in order for that not to happen, they get for send some person amongst us, where we can't do it to create confusion. Now what I tell us, because La Republique don't accept defeat, they don't accept the physical defeat. Now, by the way, they do all this kind of mafia. They go seek for international sympathy. They go keep picking the Vukumba for use and for seek for international sympathy. You understand the game? Now, they don't come again openly. They come now through proxies, through their surrogates then. Where they will kind of create confusion. They'll say, oh, infighting day, make collaboration day, this. You know why they talk about collaboration? Because they don't get the information where the interim government try to do now. Before, interim government want to do something, she don't talk on the year. It don't go leak. So La Republique no fit get the information again through its source. Every time no fit tell La Republique what you would plan for do. Ayabacho no fit tell La Republique tapang when I see again. The more we don't become discreet, we need to give them the chance to come close to it. When I say they don't die. Every time they don't finish the shop. We say Mark Barata when I hear Mark Barata again. It don't finish. Tapang when I hear again. It don't finish. They don't die. Natural death. They will disseminate the finish so. Because we need to give them an opportunity to come close to it. Would they do our thing silently, practically? They only see top result. So they don't confuse. Now, the only way they want to take enough to come into the sector, into the arena where they feel they get information about what will happen. Now, what does they talk about collaboration? Because they hope say, when they talk about collaboration, we'll say, okay, we'll bring them closer. Then they will start asking 1 or 2 questions. The person who want to collaborate with goodwill. They will get information about the things they want to do or they plan for do, that they leak them for La Republique. When I see the problem. If truly they really want collaboration, why they not come privately? Why they really announce? If some person want peace, if La Republique want peace now, you know what to do. But it is think about peace, dialogue, what you do every day, it is still you are picking them. Because you know be ready for peace. Ayabachona, the same thing. It can make speech already. It say, I have said it from day one that collaboration is what we need. What you don't do? Anytime Ayabacho and the ADF, they go to say they want to collaborate, they go kill our fighters them. They do it for Guzang, they do it for Chacha, they do it for Meme, they do it again and again for Guzang. They go because they want can collaborate, they want can make peace talks, they can attack those that are fighting against the Amazonian freedom. Ma put the video. When I hear the talk.
If you see Field Marshal anywhere, no arrest him, kill him. Finish it. We're not going to take any nonsense for anybody for this revolution. Now we get the revolution. So tell Cristiano, say any place Field Marshal show you face for ground zero. Any place we just make like say one just show my people that want talk. It only they hide for inside a forest to make.
When I hear Papa and Mommy, when I imagine any man we did for the revolution, where it is support more fight La Republique, it is support independence. If you talk, they cannot talk. Use yourself, judge. I just play audio now for year, and I go play them the year before one round up for field marshal, where they sing, they talk against La Republique. Na tapang this. They advocate, say, me they kill field marshal. When I hear na tapang talking. Tapang they work in Ayabacho. Ayabacho they work in Ayok Tabe. So, if the people that are for independence and they are against La Republique, how you go manage the glad say and talk to me the key field marshal? Because I tell you La Republique one time, La Republique they every day for Libya LM they find way for key field marshal. And Tapang they say if you want to see field marshal, make the key field marshal. What did that one mean for you? What did that one mean? No, I want me Amazon, I want me Papa and Mommy them. Make them be the judge. Because me no can be the say, oh, na Mr. Nancho the only talk. Okay, when I hear the one.
When I don't forget about independence. At the time of fact, when I forget about independence, Ambazonia is done. All the sacrifices are gone for nothing. When I feel a joke.
Yeah. Now Ayabacho people in that. The people that they work with Ayabacho for ADF and AGC. The other one to see me the key field marshal. The other one say more and forget about independence. The one I hear to come up for the chief Satan in Omob Ayabacho. When I hear.
For all of you, the chiefs and funds being instrumentalized to attack the ADF, we will take you out. Whether you are a chief or you are a fund, I will hang your head on a stick.
Ambazonians, which one I want again for as proof, say Ayabacho, ADF, Tapang Ivo, Mark Barata, Eric Tato, all them, they not there for the independence of Ambazonia. No, yet talk where they talk. I never hear, for all way to the talk for you, I know hear the treating La Republique. I know hear if you to say, we will cut the heads of the...
Arrest him. Kill him.
I cut a long story short. I don't talk this in plenty time. I don't want to waste my time. La Republique don't be defeated in Ambazonia. And the only strategy where La Republique use them now for use it just the one we do for screen, this frustrated baboon, for no La Republique only one for use now enablers the leg. They want them. And they would come out now, see that they can't make live show here. They would talk about Ambazonia, but they technically talk something the way for discourage now. They would technically do something for destroy the revolution. Because that's what they have been paid for. So their work now for look those things away, be encouraging for the Ambazonia people. Change the way they encourage, the way they strengthen, we for attack those things like what institutions, what the draft. Because we get for draft, we will continuously the draft until we win this war. So La Republique knows those are strategies the way the interim government don't put them in place where it go bring it down. La Republique knows on the long run they cannot catch. If they don't be feel win without will not be the war, do war draft. Now what they do war draft, I mean so would increase go every day. Their worst nightmare for La Republique na say they don't do everything for discourage people. They don't kill what people, kill mommy them, keep picking them, burn villages, do all what we go do. Make some person give up, but yet we need to give up. All of a sudden, we wake up again, a new strategy would become stronger and stronger. I remember saying, Sunday I will get some of my friend, whether my friend will find trouble. I tell that they say, he will need and beg me. I beat you. You know, I quacky it for poto. I rub it inside mud. I mean say, I take stick, guava stick, whip it to the stick scatter. I beat that boy today. That boy only cry. I mean see, he cries today. He still give up. I beat him. Me say why they beat your tire. It only because you go kill me today. I beat you to meet that. Now me I start back for my heart. I beg, may go. You know, I beat you. I start back for my heart. May go. I don't tire. I tire. I mean say all the strategy of beat you if you beat man. I dry food. I tie food up. He lie. They say you go kill me today. You go kill me. I do all I tire. Now so like Republic they feel now because you know they be the key where people do all this brutality. They be just say they go do or go fear. But the worst thing will happen, I say, we not only to say, because we don't say we will die until freedom comes. We say we must die until freedom comes. So they don't kill mommy them, burn mommy them, keep picking them, burn schools, burn villages. They don't do literally everything for discourage we. We don't talk say, we go only die until freedom and independence comes. Now it don't pass them. Like republic now no get way, they are tired. Then the worst now say, we not only to say we go fight if we don't go develop strategy for fight back now, the world draft. We now will become stronger and stronger by the day. Now why do we like republic they attack this world draft? Now why they use all these people like Ayok Tabe, Eric Tato, they talk against it because they know that the master killer will go destroy them. See what it happen? Every day the blue warriors them, they blow them off. 1 year ago, this kind of will be seen pictures of it, they don't kill white people them. We'll say, oh, they don't kill 6 today for Lebi Alem, they don't kill 6 today for Bamenda, they don't kill 6 today for Nkwen, they don't kill 6 today for Penny. When I see those kind of images them again, game don't change. When the game said that ammo car, they want go key. What about they don't put popcorn for road? As the region, they blow them off. People they want go commit those killings them. You know you go and give for those places. They will do for road, they drive, they want go for Pini. We don't put bomb them for road, they blow up their motor them. So they need to go reach them for key. Game don't change, and a war job don't start activate so. Imagine so all we will promise to put money for war job will bring in more money. Next year we'll keep for the job. You think say in the long run, 1 year, 2 year life public will fee. This is the final game. We must continue to draft, support this interim government, support the counties, support the LGAs. We fight. If we get, listen, I never think say all things go work and find inside LGO and county. Sometimes go be like public go succeed for deceive some county head. Ayok Tabe go succeed for deceive some county head. We'll kick it out. May go join Ayok Tabe for prison for Koningi. May they be under the republic. We must continue. And that's the way forward. I will take a few calls. Ma, just keep on short because I come again tomorrow. And I would like for call for contribute for the topic. May you contribute. I would wait for get a few callers. Ma play King Phil Marshall song again. That was big. That was brother. Oh, Phil Marshall. God bless you, man. And that.
Hey. Oh.
Okay, hold on, caller.
Are they live?
Yes, you did live. We got the first caller on the line already. Yes, sir, you are live. We hear you, Papa.
Okay, Mr. Nacho, thank you very much. You come Mike for Sweden. I just called this evening. I don't follow you up. I want you to realize and I say, yeah, you really spot on for all which we talk about. Actually, these guys they don't create a lot of problems. But you know, like most people, they just propagate. They help to propagate them. Most of them are this la republique. He chose them. You know, la republique a lot of choose on the internet. They fight the war. They fight that even vigorously on Facebook than the one way they fight them for down there. That's what I know you understand. Most of you get like 3 or 4 profiles. They did for their live show now, so they create a lot of havoc for the comment section. A lot of havoc. In such a way they distract a lot of your viewers. Where they need to get the really message. They struggle now instead to counteract their ideas. So they struggle to preach them, you know. So now, so just as you preach, say may they track down or may they discard this black leg them where they for struggle. Any black leg restriction force they catch up down the may they do it. Like Jude said that egg tattoo they do for here Brakota them. Other guys so no. They do the same thing with this guy and where they do for comment section they do one. Because then too they can't very distract with most people they get what you try to do. I don't see a lot of dedicated soldiers or dedicated listeners to already follow the revolution. The day the struggle was shut down now. Profiles the way the profile don't even get pictures or one and they go the way they get fake pictures. They very seriously create a havoc.
Oh,
so
okay.
I just try to tell us I don't know whether you get some editor or somebody where this don't the shifter all the problem. Because if you talk about fight for black leg for Grand Zone, you give a talk about the fight give a start from you for studio. You give a start fight right inside studio.
Hold on, Papa. What you talk fine. I get admins them. The two of them say I know if you do all work by myself. And I know if you put all man.
They really annoy people actually. You know?
Okay. I thank you for your concern. I will just say I need more admins then because I get 4 admins them and maybe when I come they kind of late so maybe all them they be around, maybe they work the past 1 man. So I need more admins and way. Like I need no nonsense admins and people where they always be for all my show where they will just block those people then. But I think so if you work on that privately on background. Thank you so much.
No problem, Papa. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your energy. Continue like that. You move on again.
Great. Thank you, comrade. So I will take 2-3 more calls. I want me plenty people in the call. Country people, listen, will they win? Now the topic that nothing I will like Republic no one here. You see, you know why like Republic hate me? And they will die because me. I pass Ebola. Me one against the Republic. I pass Ebola, HIV, cancer, or you mix and then you shoot them. That's why the Republic go. When they just see my face, they just vex. And you know one more that they look, share as you watch my show. Share it for your WhatsApp groups them. Share. If you never share, share. See them expose what expose them today. For dig them out. Tomorrow we'll continue for part B. I get a caller on the line. Come with UN. Hello, countryman.
Yeah, Mr. Ranchop, you hear me?
5 on 5.
Okay, good. Yeah, first of all, I will give plenty thank you for you for what you do for day. And for Ambazonia people, especially the one where they did for ground zero, they still be focused for you. I the one give thank you for that brother we just called for they for talk about people where they can't make comments them for the live show they try for discourage people. So yeah, what you did in I say if you get like 5 admin them, if you get 5 admin, when the admin it block you, it blocks some person. Now the person now if he still come again with a different come again it work because if most of those most of them you don't already know the kind of people where they've been people where they been stood for the revolution when they create fake profile they first block those people them. So when it come like if you don't block you can't comment for the end of the year. So I talk for Amazonia people and I say sometimes they will use some terms them, will use things them inside revolution. We will begin to check say with the check sense. With the toxic literacy rate for Amazonia is high, it pass 80-90%. With the toxic will be the never again generation, will be this. And I will all explain and I will write and say, wait to it means never again generation. I say, you know, being I say when I did reject now only yaudi. It be say na generation where you don't be fool them, na generation where they be smart, they be quick at learning. But I is surprised it don't take like some 3 years or 4 years, especially for point out all those in the way they show say those people that don't really sell out to La Republique, they've been out with La Republique, all this in the way they talk like how way they talk say me they go they walk now come to or me they forget about revolution, they do so, they take money for that, they not do nothing. Nothing the way they never again generation, they will get for all learn and find no say those guys that will already be the other side, they wanna forget about them. But yet those people will still come again, they make sure when they go listen to you, when they go share their things there, they talk about collaboration, when they still go for it, then how when they call on themselves say never again generation? When you say you are never again, it means a man not be fool you again the second time. It means you get for no say this person not there for track, then you get for put out that person. That is exactly what we Amazonia people they get for the drum now. We know we spend time for so many years instead for the focus on La Republique. People where they don't go endorse La Republique national dialogue. They take part too for the coalition for dialogue and negotiation. They say they want a greater autonomy. They talk say they made a forget independence. They not celebrate the 1st of October. They not do all things. They don't point and say if they deny them internationally back Swiss talks them. They go there now for Yaoundé. So it all shows say those people don't be sold out there. But when they can't they fool when I can say oh we will collaborate when I still can't understand. Okay, me I ask question. Now the very people they don't talk say they know now. They don't know Dr. Sakono man don't know you. How you work collaborate with some person where you know first know you? You say the person na A man, you know get no 5 francs. You know be so then you want to talk say you want to go first collaboration. Now we again how? So I tell Ambassador people where they don't drop like that. That brother don't talk for they. Me too. I will not start. I will not start for on LGA. Wait where we do and I say wait. See we understand say Ayuk Tabe a La Republique they use a lot of people that were na infiltrators them. Where some of them they been are people like we. You okay? Take for example, only yesterday we some man can't talk say Samatoma can't talk say it been a bad idea for form a government. Then a county chairperson he can't talk say oh not true. So you don't can talk. And one of the 30 chairman I will be put La Republique flag for your profile. So we notice 10 people. So I don't tell I beg my LGA people and my country people and say, they will go even inside WhatsApp forum them. Now in December, any man where you know be not draft and you know be not pay more than 50% for your draft and we not get a concrete explanation. Me the movie inside the LGA forum, we don't get for to get any idea about how the LGA function. You know they will come even for meeting all those things because you know say you will draft $1,000. They will not give you even a $50. But you there for they talk say we must fight, we must do so, we must do so. Let the LGA be composed of only 50 dedicated people where if they stand up say they want to contribute money, they will contribute. Let tell una something. People where they not want to contribute, now people they want to try for discourage una. Now spice them. And now people where they been a black legs in the sense say if we dey inside LGA we talk say okay, we want to contribute money for move some black legs or for stop election for this place. You deny you not contribute and you. So that anything will go do for them if it be bad. You can't say, hey, now the people that be give them money, I know we boom me my £5 per day. So if you wanna be saying when I want fight for the revolution, when I want carry ultimate, when I take responsibility for anything that happen, like Dr. Sako will take responsibility for my trip to Boya. Yeah, you can the way me can take responsibility for it, or I can't in the way they don't do it for them, including Naira adoption and all those things. So now the way we get for do and that even inside we WhatsApp forum the way we did, where we been a people for Amazonia. We go for looking for the people where they not buy that idea. Okay, take for example, a country the function now because of the Amber Peace Plan. You be country chair because of the Amber Peace Plan. You be LGA chair because of the Amber Peace Plan. The defense person for Mezam or who because of the Amber Peace Plan. And that Amber Peace Plan now Dr. Sako he bring them into light. But yet you can't talk say this, so no, you not recognize Dr. Sako. Then what are you doing in his government?
Thank you.
Also, different I can't talk say this, so you not recognize Dr. Sako. So one talk say this, so when I deny for make collaboration and other can't them. So if you are deny for make collaboration and then you inside that government, why you know resign? First resign you first, no? Because you cannot be working with somebody where you talk say no I make collaboration. And there's one they can't talk say, oh yes, I will be barefoot. Me all barefoot begin the meet up for here. We don't want to identify ourselves whether on a war, but it be in a ADF, it be in a this. If you be in a country where you there into like barefoot, you know say you there for barefoot county, you go from no say the chairman for barefoot na your boss, the chairman for county for Mezam na your boss, Dr. Sako na your boss. Because it must be so because when I give time limit, tell me when I give accountability, when I get for jam for that, but if you can't say no, if you be in an ADF, you be in a map or you just say. If I did me they give accountability, you go agree. You say, hey, Sako no fit give me command me, no fit do me all those kind of things. So now why that way we go for take the time now we go for make people where they not be draft people where they I know they know they select them go. Me they take the draft as a starting point for the revolution now moving forward. I check say me and not overtake a lot of
Thank you.
Time for you.
That's good. Thank you, Kobe UN. I go break that down before I run up. I get the next caller on the line. Hello. Welcome to Amber Voice.
Hello. I want to participate for the show.
Okay, sir. We hear you, Papa.
Hello.
Yes, hello. We hear you. Hello.
I don't know whether or not it gets me.
Very well. We hear you very well. Just go ahead. I hear you very well. Continue.
This line, how many?
Okay. So, I just said I'm going to be the last caller for today. I like what you welcome when you and talk. This double-sided callers that will get on for the revolution, we're not going to tolerate them any longer. You know, if you say, oh, in fact, with the interim government on the best thing will happen for we. And I don't want to say any man. Okay, you know something? John Gute, they be talk say, now La Republique, their prime minister, at the time another one a private communication. They say, oh, they be willing. Now if I talk say they be willing for talk with you, for talk for federation or confederation. Then they go see her. That's why they talk so that they don't put her inside special status. They be the hope say when they get discouraged, they will come up now. One would deny independence. They will come giving us, okay, we just say special status, one give na so. Now what I was shooting today, they never talk with today inside their special status. Because the one or two after we don't succeed for accept which way they want time. Like, so no one will give independence. Then they will come talk and say, okay, more to move, put the answer special to we will sweet them. Which we don't talk say, we did for independence. Now, wait till they hurt them. Now say, they don't try to go for all the leaders them, one leader to another. They succeed for bribe group leaders them. Don't meet like Akwanga. You see Akwanga talk not change. You don't promise you position of money. They say, Mama, we not say we don't put you for prison. We don't lock you up. We'll be sorry. But now we will make you become a minister. We will make you this. You see now they call yourself say we children of Ghana every day. They turn like in fact, we will not talk about Akwango's dollar. Now they go for the next group. They succeed for deceive them as groups. When they reach for the interim government, you know the interim government is not one person. No be Dr. Sako. I'll give you an example. Even if conditionally you succeed for deceive Dr. Sako, the cabinet. Imagine an interim government will get 70-something members in cabinet. It will be easy for convince all them to go full republic. No. Even if you succeed for capture Dr. Sako, capture the cabinet, the counties, and each county we'll get 13 counties with 61 LGAs. It not gonna be an easy thing for capture all the county heads, capture all the county and the LGA heads. Then you go out for their members. It's not an easy task. You will need at least 100 years for succeed. It make it, practically impossible. So what if the republic is shortcut? Now we come with you and talk so. They go send in spies and infiltrators them. When then when they come, they get information from the counties and the LGAs they give them. Well, one do something that they don't take them. Imagine say when I go show up for county meeting, when I plan for attack, how the republic do know? Some person there for day. And most of the times that those the way they never draft. Because that them their agenda, they don't want draft, they don't want give in money because they know when they give him money, it enable the boy to forget that material, they for file La Republique, and them they work for La Republique. So they don't want draft. Those people in the every come up for Manu. Wait till he don't do for Manu. Every day they attack Dr. Sako, talk against Fako. He will come up for Camden village, La Republique they has for that. Rabo has really stay go there. That they like public they should not chop. For go join for inside manual for even draft. No. Because you don't get money. How you go do draft? You don't get money. Now why they bring up DAC for deceive people to chop money from them instead of putting money? For person who can't tell you say I am the highest donor in the revolution. Anybody can say even you. You feel you got to say you be the highest donor of the revolution. Everyone can say that. It be easy. For talk for social media, for write for social media, I be the highest donor for the revolution. I get money, I buy boat. Mango borrow. Whenever you imagine say Mango, ego. Like for you know for these tourist sites there, where if you go pay, like how the features of this I be there, United Arab Emirates. You feel hire even plane, private jets and they feel hire. So if you go hire private jet now for $10,000, I can't say them I don't buy private jet. Person go take a boat ride. You go to see, some people you see primitivity is a very bad thing. But it boils down to one thing. La Republique, they always pick those primitive illiterates them. Like every time. Those people they all can say they be primitive and they be illiterates them. For use them. For can attack the good thing we would want to do. And well, just like what we say will be the never again generation. It means say we'll not allow ourselves to be deceived by these idiots then. If you look at La Republique, don't always depict the illiterates them. Look like Atanganji. Look the one where La Republique depict them from for make them one leaders them. People where they be illiterate, where if you easily manipulate them, like every tato, the highest level of education, now journalism, bachelor's degree for University of Boya. That's illiteracy for Europe. If you come with a bachelor's degree from University of Boya, I swear to you, even for you, one country, you go first for Germany, you go take another course before you start university. You got to take, you got to learn it. Now, why don't most of you now, but be honest, most of you want to come to Cameroon, you go to America, you get a bachelor's degree, you come for it, you still, even if you are doing which you still get to go take another course. Now, lie. So, some person will come away, he not even qualified for share paper, newspaper for one country. He said, open waiting. Well, behind that thing, it's like all the Turkish people of Germany, you see they get some small kiosk, they say that they sell bonbon, go behind, they do not joke. Now the same way that the 8th patient for Maryland they do. They will kind of boast for social media. It be the highest. If you know if you contribute for draft your own county, you can enough for social. He get money. He get this. He get company and National Telegraph. He get this. He get. You see all the nonsense. See, I want to appreciate all those the way they don't contribute for this revolution. Those all of you now that run drafts. I know if you go to do one, not tell and say thank you. I know say it not be easy. I must be honest. Mostly this year, 2020, it don't be a very tough year for many people. People where they get company no worker. People where they get businesses. People where they be employed. So they don't even lost their job because of COVID. It has been a tough year for many people. And I know. So now I cherish and I appreciate everyone where they even make an attempt for drafts. You feel still be now, you feel guilty. Some of you feel guilty, so where I never put in money for draft, I never do this because of your condition. But you get the willingness for doing. No be shy. Start in with something. I will tell you the truth. At least give. I know say that kind of case, and there's some people that do it, they be willing. They want to do. But condition don't tie their hand. If they get the opportunity, they will. Start with something. Now, I advise that. You know, must can't explain that for public. If you even talk with your county, whosoever person, but at least start with something for this December somehow. You see, you know, they fight way. We go to fight them continuously, even until we get to where. Our aim na say we want to make sure so we pull down the republic. So for some person who can't tell you say no draft, okay, you were never even giving no nothing. How will it differentiate you from person where the enemy don't deceive you say me no draft? You see, say you make it difficult for we to differentiate between you and an enabler. We know say things are hard. Even if I know some point things are hard for the way they know future. I know, but even at $50 or $100, first drop them. You show that sign of willingness. So we get something for Germany where if you owe person money, once you make the first payment, even if you never make the complete payment later, let me take a go court. The fact that you don't make the first payment, it shows say you get that willingness to pay. If you always go to say I made the first payment and things don't make and never be able. So my little advice I will give for all we. For roundup, I will promise you I must put Film Marshall a song. My way want continue for year come with Film Marshall a song. I go encourage you. And by the way, just like come you and talk, our generation are the never again generation. We not allow ourselves to be deceived. We not allow ourselves to be pulled back. We must fight. Don't allow all these people the way they don't give themselves for La Republique for be deceived. And La Republique they use them now for one discouraged we because that's all they can do. La Republique they hope so will at one point become discouraged. So people don't just become discouraged. They say, okay, people don't over die. You hear some people actually they talk now. They say people don't over die. People are dying. People have died so much. Mama will not get nothing for loss. So you think say these 10,000s of people that began for die for simple can't give up today? No. As we wanna go do and we go do like that boy will be the BT. He said kill me. Yes. So we go like make a key all we. We will continue to fight them. We will draft, fight them until we kick them out completely. And the sad news that we're like only one year. So their hopes and their last hope, I say, they feel they use all these people, then they talk all these bad things. Because if you hear say, just imagine person way, it is suffer, struggle. He can draft. Then some person can't tell you some person chopping money for draft, go chop crap. Go chop woman. Even if you say yeah, that cannot tell you the fee. It is raise some anger inside you. You had the vex and inside the suffer. So some person go chop my money with your woman for hotel, chop crap is those lies.